Good afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Melody Kashumba. I am super excited to be able to come and serve you on a Saturday afternoon. It's just been an amazing week, and I am just so honored to be able to come and serve you and support you on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. So my only goal today, hey Miss Sylvia, how are you? I hope all is well with you. I just honor you for joining. It's been a little minute since I've been on. Amazing. But I just want to honor you for finding time. Miss Sylvia, amazing coach. I, as always, can't help myself. But I am so excited that you're able to join. I usually come. I know I usually come on Sunday, but I thought I would hop on because I just wanted to serve today, to serve women. I just had something that was laying heavily on me today, and I just wanted to be blessed, to be a blessing. And any time is a good time, right? I hope. But I am so excited to see you. My name, for those that may not know me, my name is Melody Kashumba. I am a Pain to Purpose accelerator. I serve women that are tired of perpetual cycles of pain. I serve women that have made a decision to stand on their pain and use their pain as fuel to move from pain to purpose. The women I serve don't want to make pain their story. The women I serve want to use their pain and start winning in life, in leadership, in business, in love, and in all relationships whatsoever. And it's always a blessing to be able to come on and just be a part of community as we continue to serve each other. And I stand on my story. I was born and raised in Zimbabwe, Africa, to beautiful parents that absolutely raised us with a mindset of victory. My story is, we had periods where we had plenty and we had periods where we had a lot. But my parents always led us to believe that we could be anything that we decided to be as long as we had the vision, put in the work, and walked towards that destiny as if it was reality. And from there, I made it from Zimbabwe to the United States of America, and so much has happened in the years. And today I serve as a Pain to Purpose accelerator, helping women around the world to stand on their pain, not make pain their story, but use that pain as fuel. And pain, those people that have been through pain have such capacity because pain strains you. Pain presses you. It's like the making of a diamond or the making of olive oil. A lot of pressure and strain goes into the making, but what comes out is just breathtaking, and what comes out is just phenomenal. So we that have been through pain are breathtaking, we are phenomenal, and we have capacity. But that's my story. You said, Miss Sylvia says, she is amazing. Sign up with her. She will change your life. Oh, that is so awesome of you to say, especially as a fellow coach. I mean, I can't speak enough about you, Miss Sylvia. You're amazing, and you have a heart of gold. And anyone who has the privilege to work with you, their life will never be the same. But I'm excited. And today, what we're going to be talking about is 3 ways to feed the fuel of your purpose. I am just so excited. I've been beaming all week because we may have purpose, but how many times do we know there is a purpose upon our life and there is a purpose that we're here to fulfill, but we don't have the power, the motivation? Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate the hearts. But how many times do we not have the fuel and the power to move towards our purpose? How many times do we have a vision of where we're supposed to go and what we see and what we've been shown, but we don't have the power, the tenacity, and the will to go go towards that goal? And so my goal today is to serve and help you understand the 3 ways to feed the fuel of your purpose. So by saying that, I am saying that your purpose demands fuel. In order to operate in the highest version of yourself, there is fuel, there is power that's supposed to be coming from you and being poured into your purpose. But if you don't feel that power and you don't have that strength, there is no way you're able to operate in your purpose. And purpose, like we've talked about before, is the reason you were born. So I'm going to touch on, there's so many different ways, but I'm touching on 3 ways today that you can feed the fuel of your purpose. And by fuel, yes, I am saying that there's a fire that's inside of you that needs to keep burning as you move through life in your purpose. If you're in your purpose, based on whatever the purpose, whatever you were born to do, the reason you exist, when you go into a place and you come into contact with people, they should be able to feel your presence because of the fire that is burning in you, that is part of the purpose that you're here on earth. But if your fire is not burning, you're not able to show up powerfully in your place of purpose and in your purpose in life. So the first way is show up consistently. See, we have so much going on in life, especially during this season. There is so much that is going on. It is so easy to hang the towel and just say, you know what, I'm just going to take a break. I'm just going to lay low and I'm just going to process what's going on. But what that does is it takes you out of that place where you're showing up in your purpose and helping other people and serving other people. So the first way that you should feed the fuel to your purpose is show up consistently. Whatever it is that you are in this life to do, whatever your purpose is, the reason you were born, it is important that you show up consistently. Hi, how are you? I see someone else joined, but when you get a chance, please just say hi so that we can acknowledge you. I can acknowledge you and just honor you, because it is what we do on this page. We just pour seeds of honoring and positive seeds that spring us into different levels as we go through our week. So it's important for us to show up consistently in our place of purpose. I am a motivator, and I can speak about my purpose. I was born to motivate. I was born to empower women. I can't take a day off from empowerment. Yes. I think it's a word for us all. Show up consistently, no matter how we feel. And I'll speak on that because I had a video, a live that I did when just before all this started, and I wasn't feeling well. And I remember that day feeling like, shall I go on and do a live? Because I was not feeling well. But I remember thinking, if I don't go and do the live today, somebody needs me. And I remember coming on and doing the live, and you could even tell that I wasn't at my best. But I remember when I came and I started doing the live, I came and I didn't have that much power and I didn't have that much strength as I was talking. But I remember by the time I came off the live, I was feeling the fuel. And what happens is when we show up consistently, not only do we show up for our audience, but we show up powerfully for ourselves. And when you're in your purpose, I am a motivator. If I am motivating, I come alive. So whatever your purpose is, if you do it consistently, you come alive. I don't know about you, Miss Sylvia. I want to come alive. I want to stay alive. I don't want to stay another day that I'm feeling dead and dejected. I want to come alive. So it's important we show up consistently. And sometimes it is important, that's why it's important for us to do a lot of inner work. You have to talk to yourself. The day that you're feeling like you don't want to do something, the day that you feel you are not, the day you're feeling challenged in showing up consistently in your purpose, it is important to use the tools that we use for empowerment. Talk to yourself. Talk yourself out of that dark place. Talk yourself out of that dejected place. Talk yourself out of that place of doubt. And say, you know what, Melody? You can do this. You know what, Melody? There's someone waiting for you. And by talking to ourselves, our brain reacts. And that's why it's important to read. And my favorite book, and this is a book that even my mentor, Mia Redrick, has said over and over again, she will tell us to read what to say when you talk to yourself, because it is important to talk to yourself, because even you may need to coach yourself out of that place. Even the coach may need to coach themselves out of that place. So it is important for us to show up consistently. So today we're talking about 3 ways to feed the fuel of your purpose. The second point is genuinely. Yes, it is an amazing book, amazing book, and amazing book, and so effective. It is important. Miss Sylvia says, great book. What to say when you talk to yourself. It's important that we talk to ourselves and we coach ourselves out of areas that we know don't serve us. The biggest coach is you to yourself, right? Prior to us coaching anybody, or prior to us even speaking life into other people, we got to speak life into ourselves first. The second point is genuinely love to serve and help. Genuinely love to serve and help. The most beautiful thing about being in your place of purpose, the most beautiful thing about operating in your purpose, is you're operating it from that sweet spot. You're operating in the reason you were born. So when you're operating in the reason you exist, you have a genuine love for what you do. And as you pour off yourself into others, it is a genuine love in helping other people. So genuinely love to serve and help. When you genuinely love to do something, it takes the effort out. When you genuinely love to do something, it takes the guesswork out of it, because you're just doing what you love to do. I love to motivate. I love to speak life. So I genuinely love to do it. But when I show up consistently in my place of purpose, and I genuinely love and I genuinely serve others, I feed the fuel of my purpose. When you genuinely love, it feeds. When you pour off yourself and it is well received and people have gratitude, it feeds your fuel. Because it's validation that you are doing what you were born to do. You are here doing the things that you were put on this earth to do. When we go out of this world, we should have poured everything that God has placed in us. We shouldn't go with it. It needs to be poured into this world, into this life. And there's someone that is waiting on that genuine love. And there's someone that you're supposed to be serving. So today we're talking about 3 ways to feed the fuel to your purpose. So by genuinely loving, you are able to feed that fuel inside you for you to keep going and being in your place of purpose. By genuinely serving, you're able to feed that fuel inside you, because service is not everyone can serve. But by genuinely, without being forced, without coercion, by genuinely serving, it feeds the fuel that's inside of you. Now, when the fuel that's inside of you is burning, you're able to give from the overflow into your place of assignment, into your place of purpose. And you're able to show up powerfully in life, in business, in love, in relationships. Everywhere you go, you are on fire, right? Where when you leave, they say, wow, Miss Sylvia, where have you been? Or you should be able to get to a place and they know you just left. They should know. You should be able to leave a fingerprint whenever you come into contact with anybody, because you should have that fire. You should have that passion in your place of purpose that the people you're called to serve should have an encounter. Because we're not just placed on this earth for selfish reasons. There is a reason that we're here. And that is why it is important that we operate in our purpose. So, and I'm Melody Kashumba, your Pain to Purpose Accelerator. I help women stand on their pain, use their pain as fuel to show up powerfully in life, business, leadership, relationships, love, you name it. That is why I am here. And Miss Sylvia says, yes, absolutely. I don't know about you, but I would like, if somebody's going to speak into my life, I would like for them to speak from an alive, ignited place, not from a dead place, right? And I'm going to go there. You can always tell what place a person is speaking to you from based on where they're projecting from. If a person is speaking to you from a dead place, that's where we feel disempowered. And that's another tip. You can always know the condition of a person by what they speak. If I'm on fire, I cannot help but speak from fire, from passion. But if I am in a depressed place, in a dead space spiritually, I can only speak to you from that place. And that is the difference between empowerment and disempowerment. My question to you is, the people around you, are they speaking from a place of empowerment or disempowerment, right? And Miss Sylvia says, great tip. Absolutely. If a person comes and they're speaking disempowering words, what place are they speaking from? Because I can't be fueled, on fire, in passion, in my place of purpose, and speaking disempowering words. That's why it's important, the circle we surround ourselves with. So today I'm speaking about the 3 ways to feed the fuel of your purpose. And by fuel, I mean, yes, there should be a small fire in you that we may not be able to see, but we can definitely feel it. Miss Sylvia, wherever you go, they should be heat. If you're in your place of purpose, they should be heat. If we're in a place of purpose, and scripture says darkness cannot comprehend light. If we're light, we should be able to push darkness out of the way. If somebody's disempowering and I'm an empowerment specialist, I should be able to push disempowerment out of the way. And that goes, so even when somebody's trying to speak disempowering words to me, I'm kindly under the obligation to continue to empower myself and to come out of agreement with disempowering words, because I am meant for greatness. I'm destined for greatness. And I'm not going to let anyone speak into my life disempowerment from their dead space. If they want, I could assist to bring them higher and empower them into that alive, fire, breathing, passionate space, right? So we fire breathing, we passionate, we happy about life, we are making waves in our place of passion. But Miss Sylvia, the fire, absolutely fire. We are fire breathing. You should be in your place of passion, and people should feel the heat, because that's your sweet spot. That's why you're here. That's why you're born. And then the last tip, 3 ways to feed the fuel of your purpose, is continue your personal self-care to keep you motivated, ignited, and burning. I love this one, because we can take care of the world and take care of women and take care of men empowerment and children empowerment and take care of bringing knowledge to people and take care of speaking life. But if I am not taking care of myself, basic things, if I am not continuing my personal self-care, mind, body, and spirit, I am not able to keep myself motivated, ignited, and burning. It's important, yes, feeling the burn from you, fire. I love it. Miss Sylvia says, feeling the burn from you. I can't help it. I'm in my place of purpose. I can't help it. And I'm showing up consistently. I'm showing up to help. And I'm loving to serve. So the fire is burning. I love it. I love it. I love it. But we need to continue our personal self-care. Mind, body, and spirit. And that means that watching what comes into our eyes and what into our ear gates and our ears, right? watching the people we surround ourselves with, taking care of our own personal body. If it's exercise, like I went walking this morning, but whether I love it or not, whether I want to walk or not, I had to go walking because this is flesh and it is my vessel and I have to take care of it. Spirit, what are you feeding your spirit? You know, who are you surrounding yourself with? I have my routine every day. I have to spend time alone with God. I have to spend time in the Word. That's what I do. But we have to continue our personal self-care to keep us motivated, ignited, and burning. We got to stay motivated. We got to stay ignited and burning. And ignited comes before burning, right? Because in order to start a fire, you need an igniter. You need that match. You need the initial fire. Once you have once all the elements come together and you ignite, then the fire starts burning. But if you don't sustain the fire and keep feeding the fire will not burn and sustain to burn. So it is important to continue your personal self-care to keep you motivated, ignited, and burning. And it's important. And once you stay motivated, once you stay ignited, once you stay burning, you will continuously show up powerfully in your place of purpose. Ignited starts before burning. Absolutely. And that is why some people will stay in that dead space because they don't have that ignition. They never have that starter. They never get that spark. And some will get that spark, but they can't stay burning. They can't get to that place. They're in they're trying to get their place of purpose. They get the ignition, but they do not do the things that are going to keep them in that place of purpose. And so they never burn. And that's the difference. Motivated, ignorantly burning. Absolutely. Where I wake up and I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm just, I'm motivated, but I'm not plugged into the source. And this is good. I'm not plugged into the source, right? Everything we do is plugged into a source. Everything I do spiritually starts from the Word of God. That's my source. Everything I do in terms of motivation starts by me being consistent, starts by me just loving people, starts by me just serving people. We can't be people that serve people if you don't love people. So in order for me to serve, I got to be plugged into love. I love that. I got to be plugged into love. So everything has a source. Nothing's ignorant, right? If we're going to show up consistently. And I love what Ms. Sylvia says. Motivated, ignorantly burning. But see, we're women of purpose. We don't burn ignorantly. We burn purposely, right? We burn purposely. We made a conscious decision and we understand. Get plugged into, absolutely get plugged. That's right. Get plugged into the socket. So we're women of purpose. And we understand there's an assignment upon our life. And even if we talk about the word assignment, what is an assignment? It is what we've been put on this earth to do. If it's an assignment, it's not an option. How many times have you had an assignment when we were back in college or school? When you had an assignment, was it ever an option? So, if our assignments are never options, then if our assignment if our assignment in our place of purpose, if that is an assignment, it's not an option. So we cannot not be consistent. We cannot not show up. We cannot not love. We cannot not serve. How can you serve humanity if you don't like to serve? It doesn't work like that. But our assignments are not an option. However, you can make a decision to make it an option, and then you don't show up powerfully in life, in business, or whatever your place of purpose is. And that's why, even in my introduction, I work with women that want to move from pain to purpose, and they don't want to make pain their story. So for them, it's not an option anymore. They are ready to move from pain to purpose. The same is true. Our assignments are not an option, but if you decide to make your assignment an option, then you will not be able to show up powerfully in your place of assignment. But if you decide that your assignment is indeed an assignment, then you're going to do the work that takes you to where you're trying to go. So I am just excited and I am just on fire today. And my hope is that you're on fire. And if you're watching this on the replay and you're feeling kind of low, my hope is that what we've talked about in this life has ignited something in you for your purpose, because you are beautiful. You are wonderfully and fearfully made. The world needs you. There is someone out there who needs what God put in you, and they're waiting. They are waiting. So if you say yes to purpose and you don't make it an option, if you say yes to purpose and you don't make it an option, show up consistently. First of all, show up consistently in your place of assignment. Secondly, genuinely love to serve and help. Genuinely love to serve and help. And thirdly, continue your personal self-care, mind, body, and spirit to keep you motivated and ignited and burning. It is time for us to burn in our place of passion and purpose. I don't know about you, but it is time to burn in a place of passion and purpose. It is no longer time for that small fire. It's time for big fire in your place of purpose. I don't know about you, Miss Sylvia, but it's time for big fire. It's time for a bonfire in my place of purpose. It's time to produce heat. It is time to produce warmth in our place of purpose. It is time for people to understand that when they have an encounter with you, it's time for them to feel a difference. Someone has to be different after they leave you. Yes. Big fire. Oh, this is amazing. I am so excited. And I feel so honored to have had this opportunity to be able to come and just spend with you. And I honor you, Miss Sylvia, for all the way from the United States of America. We're in the same continent. Honor you for finding time today, and thank you for being so interactive and making this just an amazing live, because this is a platform for us where we come together and we just spend time and we just build each other, and we can move powerfully in our place of purpose. Love you so much. And I am so excited for the week. And I'm excited to hear how you're going to be burning through Monday to Friday. There is a big fire coming in the form of Miss Sylvia Green Lamai. Watch out. But I am just so blessed, so excited. And I should be back on Saturdays. I should be back next Saturday. So I just honor you. I thank you. I love you too. And may you just have an amazing day, amazing tomorrow, amazing week. And for those that are watching on the replay, my prayer is this live will bless you. And my prayer is that you're ignited and your fire will burn. I'll let you know. Awesome. I'll be waiting. Have a beautiful Saturday. Smiling. It's that fire. Miss Sylvia says, smiling on the inside. It is because that fire of passion in you is burning. Let it burn. Have an amazing Saturday. Same to you. Have a great day.